Here is how to remove this ABS module from a 2008 Buick Lucerne. It's pretty easy. All you need is a 1/2-inch wrench and then a 10mm wrench. That's all you need to get it done, actually. Also, it's going to be easier kind of further in if you have a tool to remove the little clips that hold the plastic inner fender piece in. I just used a screwdriver and pliers, but I'm gonna have to go buy new clips at the auto parts store because I broke it. So if you have one of those tools, definitely use them. I think they're pretty cheap on Amazon, but I don't have them. So to start with the 1/2-inch wrench, I just used a normal one, and then I also had this brake line wrench that was already broken in half for like working in tight spaces. It was perfect for this, but you can just get it done with the normal 1/2-inch wrench. So I started by taking out this one, which if you look down in here would actually be this one. So the front left one, I took that one out first, and then I went to the one behind it and to the left, which would be this one. You can see it down in there. It's right here. It's a skinnier one, but I got that thick one first. And then these two are on top of each other. They're kind of weird. The order you have to do that is you actually have to get this front right one first so that you have space to spin the wrench around, right? And that's gonna be right there on the module. And then after that, you have to get the line that's on top. Obviously it's going to be a little bit further to the right, screwed into the actual module. You get that one out first, and then you get the one on bottom out first, which will be the one all the furthest to the left that's still connected if you're following the order that I am. And then after that, you get the last little skinny 90-degree hooked one out. And then you're good to go. You just have to unbolt it from this bracket right here. That's where you'll use that 10mm wrench to come at it from this side where the radiator fan is. And then to actually disconnect it from the wiring harness, it would be possible to do it from the top of the engine. I think it would be possible, but I found that it was a lot easier to just take out this inner fender, just pop out the clips in the front. Didn't have to take the mud flap off or anything. I just took out the clips in the front and then turned the wheel all the way to the left so that I had a little bit of space to work. And then you can see here, this is the wiring harness that was attached to the back of the module. It will be all the way, this gray handle here will be all the way in the right position over this little plastic clip. And then you push that plastic clip in and yank that gray handle, and then you should just be able to tug the harness out of the module pretty easily. And then I just pulled it out right through here through the wheel. And then now I'm gonna send this module to get rebuilt for like 300 bucks, and then I'm gonna do the opposite of that to put it all back in a week or so when I get this back in the mail. And I saved like $1,000 doing it this way. If you pull it out yourself and get it rebuilt, it only costs between 300 and 400 bucks. If you go get a new part or even a used part and have a mechanic put it in and then reprogram it to your VIN, it's gonna cost probably over $1,000. Probably 1,300, 1,400 bucks all said and done with all the labor. So this is definitely the way to do it. I know that this is a common issue on these cars. I had Buick Lucerne before this, and it was having the same issue. It actually made me lock my brakes up and crash it because I didn't address it in time. But yeah, that's how